tonight. I'm pulling out all of the stops. Y'all don't want to hear from me. So let me let the people know that actually want to MecheeX get up in here next. I need you in the building because you know for a fact that it's too much moistness going on in the place. Y'all hold on. Let me see if I can get MecheeX up in this joint. Hold on a second. Y'all hold on. I'm going to get Meech up in here too because she done crew. Meech, I need you to jump up in here. I see we got a whole lot of people up in here tonight. Meech, I need you up in here. I need you up in here. Hold on a second. Let me wait for MecheeX to join me. We shutting them down tonight. I'm letting you know. MecheeX, get up in here. Big shout out to the NFAC. Y'all been talking that shit all day. Y'all been running around showing these bullshit videos all day. And a lot of y'all are actually falling off and falling to the wayside because you don't know whether or not it's real. How much faith do you have? My man said, Jay, I'm foaming at the mouth ready to fuck these niggas. Don't y'all know that if I gave the word, yes, it'll be some problem. But I'm not trying to go there because I'm not trying to give them a reason to label us as a terrorist. Somebody call them Moisty T. MecheeX, please get up in here. I know you up in the building. I need you to join me right now. Y'all hold on. Let me get my sister in the building up here real quick. MecheeX, you know the sister. I ain't got to talk about it. She gonna join me right now because she got some shit to say about this. We are roasting the moist niggas tonight. I want y'all to welcome to Facts Over Feelings, the one, the only MecheeX up in the building. You know I know it's moist out there, but we got to dry it up right here. I got a 12 stem roses. I got a big balloon shaped like lips and shit. I got a little card to say moist nigga, and I'm gonna send it to him as soon as I get an address. Meech, welcome to Facts Over Feelings. You got the floor. You know, me and Yup to shut it down. Will you tell these people what the problem is up in here?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm
just fine.
I'm in the car. I had to pull over for this though, so I could get on. So y'all excuse me. I'm riding around in my new place in Georgia. I want to say shout out to you in the NFAC, and I just want to say I know the haters is watching. If I could just be Meechie for a moment, even on your live, and say fuck all of y'all haters. I'm so tired of these whack brothers who are upset with you because they can't do what you do. Tyreek running around here being specific. He's selling socks and pepper spray, and that's supposed to be his solution. But he's down in the man running around with guns, right? He actually said that Ahmaud Arbery might have had a chance had he had some Ogun juice. I'm offended. I'm offended at how he disrespected this brother's death.
Oh.
And it kills me how nobody else sees this and feels this way. And I get attacked left and right because I defend you.
I think the thing that I would add on to the back of that, it's not so much that he feels comfortable enough to insult the legacy of this young man that was hunted down in what we call an alligator hunt, three-way alligator hunt, and killed him. It's the fact that you might make jokes of it in the whole 9 yards, but the fact of the matter is that you feel comfortable enough to speak on something that you didn't do a damn thing about, that you haven't raised one red cent for, that you haven't even gone and done any investigative reporting of, for you to be a black man and say that about another black man getting shot and killed, fighting with a shotgun at close range,
to sell his pepper spray. He don't care about the black community. He trying to fill his pockets. That's all he's trying to do.
Look, I'm talking to the black folks that's on here tonight, Meech, that have heard from, they've been talking all day, right? Trying to create this false narrative. And I'm watching, let me say this. Why is it that I'm seeing the men act like women and the women acting like the men? Did I miss something? Is this the byproduct of what happened when you over-incarcerate all the brothers and take the man out of the family structure? And now we have a bunch of sisters raising these men, and now these men, and when something go wrong, they respond like their mother do. They get all emotional, and they start acting like cats scratching and coming out. I would think that my brothers would get behind me and say, okay, bro, I might not have been strong enough to lead it, but I can get with it. Let's go. You understand what I'm saying?
You his competition, because if they start looking at you, then he's not the big man on campus anymore. And I'm confused as to why he's the big man on campus anyway. He does nothing that's tangible for the black community. He calls you an agent, but this brother has stepped in and has talked down on every movement. He talked down on mine and said that I throw tours in dog houses and basements because I only put 300 people in a room in 12 cities my first year out the door. But we doing real work. You can't do real work with 1,000 people in the room. You can't keep your eye on everybody. It's too many agents up in there. See, he's trying to have a dashiki party. He spoke against ADOS, and he tore them down and started talking about FBA. So he co-opted, which is what white people do to our movements all the time. He co-opted ADOS, and he replaced it with FBA, but FBA doesn't offer any political backing. They're not trying to push for reparations. He don't know nothing about politics. He just want to have a dashiki party and charge you $500 to hang out with him and folks from Hidden Colors. I don't have time. And I'm tired of all the... You know what is really interesting to me is, I don't know if you can correct me in this, but I've noticed that when you are on post and you're responding to these brothers that have stuff to say to you, they have nothing to say to you. But they keep coming to my page and they're telling me I need to explain why you are sitting behind Donald Trump as though they scared to talk to the man himself, but they want to come check a sister. I'm the wrong one, or better yet, I'm the right one. Because you're not finna come at me and punk me because I'm a woman. You know, you need to go talk to the man and stop being a little bitch and trying to come and speak to a woman. Tyreek say something to me, but he won't directly talk to you. You know, all these other brothers want me to explain for you. You a grown man. You've explained plenty. They need to come watch what you've explained and stop letting it go over their head because they keep listening to this mink slider.
I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna go ahead and co-sign everything you just said, and y'all know that I don't co-sign too often, Micheex. But you know what? You hit the nail right on the head, and I've said it many times. It's amazing to me how all of you all are proclamators of my history, and you speak so eloquently. But ain't none of you motherfuckers have come to talk to me. None of you have reached out to confront me. None of you will come into my face in person. None of you, and I've said this and I'm going to say it on here again. Y'all can get on the phone and talk that shit if you want to, but none of you motherfuckers will call me. None of you will pull up. None of you will tell me where you at so me and my peoples can pull up. Y'all talk that shit.
No, they want to pull up on me.
So hold on, they ain't pulling up on nobody, but they talking shit. The white people don't. I'm cool. I know y'all ain't gonna pull up because that's not in your nature. Y'all like to do that sneaky shit. But every last one of these brothers, and don't make me start calling out no goddamn names because I don't do that. But I'm letting you know, isn't it ironic that you people that are watching will go out and believe what another motherfucker says about somebody, but that person will never go talk to that person. They won't, no, he's an agent. I'm not going to talk to him. Really? How about I come talk to you? And then don't think I didn't hear the little bullshit. See, some of y'all don't realize some of us are certifiably crazy. We are certifiably crazy, meaning we won't hesitate to not do something to your ass. So if that's the case, why would you keep inviting somebody to your ass? My mama used to always tell me, you keep hanging your ass out there long enough, somebody gonna run up in it. And if you hang it out there too long, 2-3 motherfuckers gonna run up in it. So don't keep inviting somebody to your moist ass, because the minute something happens to you, you're gonna want to go get your lawyers. You're gonna want to be all up in court. You're gonna be crying, oh, look what they did to me.
Gangster.
You're gonna be the next motherfucker that you're gonna have to talk about in some hidden colors.
Right. You know, that's the craziest thing though. They don't want to run up on you. They all threatening to run up on me. But they don't know Meechee certified crazy too. Y'all go back and tell Tyreek he keep on playing. I'm gonna kick him dead in his knee when he got that gout. He need to sit his old ass down, because I'm not the one, right? See, he ain't got nothing to say to you, but they came after my kids. They came after me. They ready to fight a woman. That shows how many men out here that claim they about some work in the community, but y'all bitches, y'all come after all the sisters. They want to give me all the smoke, but they have nothing to say to you. That has been the most interesting thing out of all of this to me. Tyreek tried to play dumb the other day. They tagged you and you were in his feed, and they were tagging me too. But as much as you were saying, people was like, well, why are you responding to everybody else but him? Jay is in your chat, in your comment section, and he did not come and say one word to you. That's what I call a punk motherfucker. But the way he smacked his lip and he acted like a girl, I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm not. He's all the way a girl.
I'm done.
I want to know where his daddy at. That's my question. Where's your father? Because he acts like his mother.
Listen, we're going to stop because there's too much moistness in the conversation right now for us to continue. Sister girl, I just want you to know we got work to do. NFAC, you know, we in the streets. We got chapters that's starting up right now. We sanction everybody. We know we're doing the community policing project with you. We got work to do. But I'm so glad you took the time to pull over in traffic. I know people driving by wondering, what the hell is you going off on in traffic in Georgia? You know, the police gonna pull up. No, that's just me. They gonna drive on. They don't want no smoke. But I'm so glad that you came on for a second so we could iron this out and try to wipe up. Somebody bring me some paper towels so we can wipe these niggas up, because they just sliding all over the place. And it's ridiculous. I need real men.
Absolutely.
To stand with these real sisters, to rebuild a strong black infrastructure, a strong black community, a strong black police force, a strong black finance. And by the way, while I got you on the phone, I want you to know that I just had a conversation. Well, I'm not gonna say it. We're gonna talk offline. I'm not gonna put it out until I talk to you. I'm about to say something about something I had. Somebody said, "Can we get the man some MAC lip gloss?" We don't know what it's gonna take. But what I do know is this. I salute this sister right here. I know that, listen, we've shown you. You got to be grown enough to put your differences to the side and stay focused on the prize. I thought this was all eyes on Bree. I thought this was about George Floyd. I thought this was about Ahmaud Arbery. I thought this was about hot children on the concrete. I thought this was about why you shooting at the 9-year-old. No, it's some brothers. The brothers are sitting around. Instead of saying, yeah, that's what we not putting up with no more, they want to focus on you. Rather than get with the message, they want to kill the messenger. Why? Because I'm turning over tables in the temple. Because I'm showing you that you got man-made rituals that you shouldn't be abiding by. I'm showing you that if you're going to truly worship the Most High, then act in accordance with the Most High, and your first rule is protect your race and protect the people. Me too. Absolutely. So I done got started myself.
That's okay. I'm so glad. I want to say before I go and just say it again on live that I stand completely by you. Ain't nobody showed me anything that equates to you being an agent of somebody I shouldn't trust. To be honest, all the people that have said these things to me have shown me actions and things about them that make me question them and that I shouldn't trust them. So I'm going to say this for everybody that's listening and watching. For all of you grown-ass men, if you got something to say to Jay, y'all, hit Jay up. Stop trying to hit me up because it shows the punks that you are. Although if you hit me up, I'm probably going to respond because I don't run from none of this stuff. But I will end in saying this. For as much as they talk, they are spending more time focused on what you ain't doing, but I ain't heard none of them say, here go a petition to get the police arrested for Bree. I ain't heard them give a number to say, make a phone call here or there. I haven't seen them. If they ain't feeling you, there are plenty of other organizations like Until Freedom, Tamika Mallory, and a bunch of other people that are out there doing things to get justice for her as well. I don't hear any of them using their platforms to talk about Bree. They're only bringing you down, which shows me a whole lot of their fakeness. Because if they were so concerned that you were fake, they would be giving us another alternative. So if this is not working, then why aren't you giving us something to do to get justice for this sister? I noticed none of them use any of their platforms for that. Any of them. They've torn you down, but I've not heard them give one solution, one phone number, sign one petition. They've done nothing to try and find this sister justice. And like you say, keep all eyes on Bree. Their nonsense is actually taking the focus off of her, which makes me question, are you a motherfucking agent? That's my question. But what I'm going to say is that in this, I'm just going to let the haters keep talking, let them keep running their mouths, because at the end of the day, our work is going to speak for ourselves. And the work is going to do that. The people are going to speak for what it is that we're changing. And so I'm going to continue to do the work. And I'm going to let the work speak for itself and let these haters keep on mink sliding and making albums. And maybe after the black community gets tired of being played, right, he's so tough. Ain't nobody worried about Tyreek. I don't be trying to fight men, but I'll fight Tyreek punk ass. I'll fight too. You rolling around on stage with fur on, and you live in LA. Boy, if you don't sit your old fuzzy ass down somewhere, singing, ooh, you singing and got ballads going on. Nobody is scared of you, Tyreek. So you should stock up on that Ogun juice, put that pepper spray in your pocket, bro, because you're going to need it. Because you're the punk ass motherfucker, and nobody out here is threatened or scared of you. I just want him to know that I'm not scared of you either. We both from Detroit, but he left too soon. Because, see, I'm one of them sisters to run up on you out the bush, Tyreek. So keep on talking if you want to keep talking, but you're not finna do nothing to nobody. You're just going to keep selling these bullshit ass products to these dumb people in the community who keep being swayed by all of the stuff that he says. He ain't gave one tangible damn solution. He ain't gave one thing that's done gotten anybody free. He ain't helped one black person come up and make more money and learn how to get out of their position that they're in. He's done none of those things. And then when you question him, all he does is talk down on black people that are poor, that can't afford what he has. Which the ironic thing is this. Everything he has, he got from them poor people that he's talking about. Tyreek can miss me with all of that bullshit. So again, we're just going to keep putting in the work, and we're going to let our work speak for itself. And at some point, this work going to do nothing but shut these haters up. They're going to have
go
to
ahead and tell everybody where they can find you on YouTube and where they can find you if they want to tune in. Because if y'all think that my broadcasts are fire, you got to catch MecheeX. Her broadcast is just as fire, has just as much profanity. So you can't be holy over there either, because we keep it 100. Sister, go ahead and let them know where they can find you.
Absolutely.
You can cuss out a little more, right?
Absolutely. Look. Look, you can find me on YouTube under MecheeX, MecheeX. The same thing on Instagram or on Facebook. And if you want to hear some real revolutionary music where somebody is actually making music about what they live and talking about things instead of switching lanes and going from being a so-called pro-black to a mink slider, you can actually go on all streaming platforms now and you can hear my album called Revolutionary. All right, so go look MecheeX up, go on over to your Spotify, your Tidal, your Pandora, all of those places, and you can hear some music that's going to not only entertain you but edify you, and it's going to talk about the same stuff I talk about, because this is not what I do, this is who I am, and everything that comes from me is all the same, and I do this thing across the board. So y'all can go check me out on all streaming platforms as well.
Sister, I love you. I love you to death, and I'm going to wish you a shalom, and thank you.
I love you back
for those words of wisdom. We're going to be all right, as they say. In fact, for life, MecheeX for life. We are coming to a neighborhood near you soon. Thank you, my sister, for dropping by. Right. Stay safe out there in the streets, and I'll talk to you real soon. All right. Shout out to the chat, and I'll talk to you soon, brother. All right. So there y'all go. I mean, let me take Meech out, and and now that I've done that, believe it or not, I know Chicken Meek Slide killed me. I know it killed me too. And I want to let y'all know that's it. That's the only reason I came for Facts Over Feelings tonight. Big shout out to my man Yuckmouth for the Lunas. MecheeX came through, myself. That's all. We just want to let y'all know that there's a whole other side over here that's looking at what's going on, and we looking at them like they done fell and lost their bumped their head, lost their goddamn minds. And the crazy part is a lot of y'all are falling for it. You need to understand that if I am any of the things that they say that they are, then what is my purpose? Because I'm doing everything that they said we needed to do for the last 60 years. And there's people sitting around saying, no, it can't be. Why? Because you've never seen it before. Why? Because you can't believe it's happening in your lifetime. Get used to it. It's going down like a plane crash. I mean, like 4 flat tires on a dump truck. You can't stop this. You can't stop InFact. You can't stop me. You can't stop the movement. You can't stop us arming ourselves. You can't stop us from getting justice. You can't stop us. I would be surprised that you wouldn't join us. But then again, just like Malcolm said, there's no such thing as a bloodless revolution. I used to always wonder who we would be fighting. And on that note, I invite you to do something that a lot of y'all won't have time to do by next week, because this site will go away. I invite you to explore every post that I put on here for the last 8 years. This is a diary. You won't have to go and look at nobody put up a little piece of a video if you do your own research. Go to Team JFJ. The Instagram account from the campaign is still up, and you'll see where they're getting all of these videos from. I want to thank Unapologetic Apology, because she was a member of my campaign back in 2015, 2016, 2017, the whole 9 yards. There's people still around. This ain't no mystery. Y'all gonna have to miss me with that jealousy. Y'all gonna have to learn that if you want to stay on this particular stage, you're gonna have to speak truth to power. And then you're gonna have to put power to truth. And on that note, I'm gonna leave y'all 1 hour, just that quick. Facts over feelings. Share this with a friend. And if you're so weak that someone can push you away from what we're doing by showing you a video from a few years ago, like people don't change and grow, or even lie, and you just believe the lie when none of those people will come talk to me, or when you realize that the same people that's telling you all this bullshit, if you look at their background, you listen to a bunch of clowns. Then if you can do all of those things, then you can still walk away, then you were never with us to start with. This ain't no social club. We're a black militia. You don't just put the bat light up and we show up. We show up because we're trying to push an agenda. And that agenda sometimes, if they don't say yes, you have to answer it with the barrel of a gun. And that's how this country was built. That's how all countries are built. And you either get with the program or get the fuck on from around us. Because we're going to do it with or without you. We don't need you if you don't need us. But we need everybody to be on board, because kingdom business involves everybody in the kingdom. And somebody's got to speak like a king and not like a goddamn princess in some mink slides being all moist and shit, because you know you've been pimping my people. And on that note, I'm going to bid all of you all a shalom. If you are of the Muslim, assalamu alaikum. If you practice the slave master's religion, I say God bless you. But I'm going to leave you with this, as I always say, and y'all know when you come see me, don't get... Let me holler at my man, Real Remy Red. I got to salute him in the house also. Another brother that even though we've had our differences of opinion, we still united in purpose. I'm going to call out all the righteous ones. I'm going to forget all the others. I told y'all, get with us, or we're going to roll right past you. We're not telling you that what you're doing you can't do. You want to sing songs and bring rainbows and do all that shit, that's on you. But for me and mine, we're going to do the other thing, whether you want to or not. Because if we're successful, you win. That's all I got to say. I love y'all still. You know this is a love-hate relationship with you, but we ain't breaking up for shit. I love you black people, and I always will. And on that note,